What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be doing a quick review of my Raptor lined ATV plastics. I did wipe off my front fenders here. I want to show off how good they clean up compared to how it is dirty. This is just a quick wipe down with water. You can still see there's dirt in the pores, but that's normal. You got to really get in there to clean it. That's the one downside I have to say about this, is you really have to clean that plastic for it to come back, because the dirt really gets in there and builds up. But no problem if you just take the time to clean it. But one of my favorite things about having Raptor line plastics is they're tough. I mean, they're absolutely tough. I can go through the trails, hit all kinds of branches, and I just don't have to worry about it. Because guess what? It's pretty tough. Now, I will say, when I originally painted this centerpiece, this is one big piece from front to back. So my mistake is that I didn't paint it thick enough. It's really thin. It was really hard for me to tell because it's black on top of black. So I couldn't tell how thick I was going because it was blending in. But next time I will know. So you want to go thick on a piece like this. These were really thick. That's why they're so tough. They were real thick. I did like 5 coats of that. You can tell I came back with some rattle can bedliner because I painted it so thin. So next time I won't do that. I'll paint it way thicker. It's not going to hurt it to paint it thicker. You'll just go through more bedliner. But I think I used one single bottle on front and rear, so you don't need all that much. Let me see when I originally uploaded me painting this thing. I think it was about a year ago. Let's see. How to bedline ATV plastics. So 10 months ago it says, probably closer to 11, and I know I didn't edit it until like a month later, so it's probably been about a year. So I mean, they've held up really good. I don't ride this thing as much as I want to, but I just proved it by dumping gravel on it that you're not going to hurt it. I do suggest, if you're going to bedline your plastics, I would use Raptor. To me, it's a really good, solid brand. I'm actually in the middle of Raptor lining my truck because I like this stuff so much. It's actually going to be about this same color. So this thing will look really good in the bed of my truck when it's all done. But you don't want to cheap out on this stuff. Get a good hardener. I use U-Pol hardener. Get good adhesive spray. You want to do it all right, that way it lasts. Because if you do a slop job, it's not going to last long and you'll be disappointed because it's going to be chipping. But I did a pretty good job for my first time, so it's held up good. So I figured I would take this thing for a ride. I haven't ridden it in a while. I'm hoping the battery isn't dead, but I did just put some gas in it, and I have not started it today. I haven't started it at all. So I'm going to check my oil real quick, get that gas on, I'll go ahead and turn it on, and we'll ride this thing. Some of you don't know, I did put a Honda 400EX carburetor on this thing. The throttle response is way better than it was with the original carburetor on it. Well, it wasn't an original carburetor, it was a Chinese knockoff, and it didn't run right. So I put that on there and it runs really good now. So we're gonna take this thing for a spin. I do want to note something here, is one thing I really do like about these Raptor line plastics is if something does happen like this. In my instance, this thing rolled back on a trailer and kind of ran into the wall. So I can just touch it up a little bit with the paint that comes with it. It does come with a little bottle of paint usually, so I can just touch that up, and when it's all cleaned up and clean like up here, you don't really even notice it. But like I said, sometimes you do have to touch them up, but accidents happen and things happen. But that's why I like this stuff, because it touches up easily and still looks good. I'm hoping this thing will start. I have to choke it. I did put that 400EX carburetor on there, so this choke no longer works, so I just have it kind of dangling there. So it's choked. Oh yeah, no problem. I'll let this warm up for a minute and I'll take it for a ride. Alright, I'm gonna ride this thing around now. Go get him! Go get him, Captain. Well, anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Let me know if y'all decide to Raptor line your own plastics. Send me some pictures on Snapchat, DBA Ken. Follow me on TikTok at DBA Ken if you want to see this kind of content. Well, I just broke my tripod trying to set it down on the seat, and I bent it back. But I'm gonna hold it like this. Let me know what kind of content y'all want to see me do. Doesn't hurt to ask, especially with this four-wheeler or my Foreman. And I'm thinking about getting a side-by-side soon, so that might be coming up soon. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.